From Nationals Park in Washington, D.C., we're going to be treated to a gorgeous day for baseball on the show. It's the Milwaukee Brewers and the Washington Nationals. First pitch coming your way next. Just a little bit away from first pitch. And on the mound now, Patrick Corbin. Chris, what should we keep an eye on here with him?
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
Okay, all set to go. Now it's the second baseman, Colton Wong.
The afternoon for Milwaukee. The second baseman, Colton.
The pitch. That's in there. And we're underway here this afternoon.
First pitch, 1 o'clock.
The wind of the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Left-hand hitter waits. That one ripped. Robles makes the play, and there's one away. Let's take a look at the Brewers lineup. And the key to victory for them here, get their starter some run support early.
Boog, if they can get him that run support early, it's likely the other team folds because they know how dominant he can be once he gets settled in. So put pressure on that other team right away. Jump out to a lead early, and a few runs is going to feel like 30.
Willie Adames stands in there for strike one.
0-1's the count.
One down, base is empty.
I got a ball.
No score, just getting started, top of the first. Swing and a miss. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Next offering is fouled back. And a pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Quick start to this afternoon's action. 2 gone.
Oh, nothing too fancy on the strikeout pitch right there. Just a low 90s fastball, and I'm not sure he was trying to challenge him, but that's pretty much what happened. Very hittable location, but he found a way to just get it by him.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's the veteran outfielder, Christian Yelich. And first offering is fouled off. Left-hand batter waits. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit.
Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Runner at first with 2 away. And now the DH, Andrew McCutchen. Next offering is down low, and it's 1-0. And a strike in there.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Next offering misses, and a count 2-1.
That's where you want it. It's a good miss.
Here's a 2-1. Yelich goes. Strike in there. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag.
Well, a nice lead and a nice steal there to get into scoring position with the heart of the order at the plate. That might just lead them to pitching around these hitters a little more because of the open base, but it's early in this ball game. Can't imagine it'll change the attack plan too much.
And here it comes. And another ball.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Runner at second, 2 down. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and that'll do it. Milwaukee leaves 1, and now the Nats get their first opportunity. There's no score. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. We go to the bottom of the first, and on the hill, the big righty, Corbin Burns. How about a scouting report on him?
Well, Boog, along with great stuff that he has consistency. I mean, this guy's got a proven track record. You know when he takes the ball and goes out there to compete, he's going to give you everything he's got. Unload the tank, try to pitch deep into the ball game, and he almost always finds a way to make it very tough on opposing lineups, even when he doesn't have his best stuff, and that is the mark of a true competitor.
He swings and fouls one off. Fastball almost got him there. Here comes a pitch. Bunting for a hit. And foul ball. Righty to the plate. And a foul ball. He stays alive. The 1-2. Right side. Wong gloves it. Whips it to first. 1 up, 1 down. As we take a look at the Nationals lineup. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for them. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Oh, Boog, I think when you got a guy that's this talented on the mound, you got to find ways to disrupt his rhythm, make him uncomfortable a little bit. The guys that can handle the bat and perhaps, bunt for a base hit, get him moving off the mound. If you're in the box and he seems to be just in a flow, step out, mess up his timing, somehow try to get in his head a little bit. And then when he does come in the zone, you may only get 1 pitch. You better not miss it.
At the belt and fires. And there's a ball. And Singy, as a team, you need to make the most of the very few opportunities he's going to give you, right?
Absolutely. And if you don't get to guys like this a lot of times early, once they really settle in, it's going to be the later innings that they hand that ball over to a reliever if they do at all.
And he deals. Oh, now this one's high and deep. Way back there. On its way. Gone. Juan Soto goes deep. That's his 99th career homer. And the Nats have the lead. It's 1-0.
Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spit on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
Nelson Cruz digging in for the Nationals.
Batting third, the designated hitter, Nelson.
First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
kicks and deals. Slapped foul. Next offering is fouled back. The 0-2. And the pitch is outside. Ball one. Way outside. Now 2-2. Right-hander kicks, deals. That one misses, and the count's full. And the right-hander deals, and he walked him.
That's a tough one to swallow right there. If you're on the mound, you're ahead in the count 0-2, and you just couldn't find a way to put him away. It's going to be frustrating if that one comes back to bite him.
Josh Bell at the plate now. First pitch doesn't find the zone. There's a strike. Cruz, the base runner at first with one out. Here's a high chopper. Fires over to first. And there are two outs.
Batting fifth, the catcher.
And now it's Keibert Ruiz. Next pitch is popped up. Tellez makes the catch, and that'll do it. One in the inning for the Nationals on the solo homer. It's now 1-0. Welcome back. New inning getting started. And now it's Rowdy Tellez.
The first baseman, Rowdy Tellez.
The pitch. And first offering is fouled off. Swings through that one for strike two. Dave Lawrence behind the plate today. Consistent and pretty accurate with the balls and strikes.
Yeah, he's one of those guys, Spook, that just keeps the game moving. Nothing overly unique about the strike zone that he calls, and as a result, he's appreciated by both sides.
Got him. And there's one down. Now it's Hunter Renfroe.
The right fielder, number 12, Hunter Renfroe.
And first offering is fouled off. Tapped softly to the right side. Ruiz on to first. And Renfroe is retired.
Batting second, the catcher, Omar Narvaez.
Omar Narvaez at the plate. That one misses in the dirt.
Counts 1-0. Two
outs. Little chopper rolls foul. Kicks and fires.
2-2 count.
And downstairs. The pitch. Swinging a foul ball at the plate. They'll do it again. Payoff pitch. And that one fouled off.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
Next offering is fouled back. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Now it's Lorenzo Cain, and that one fouled off. Liner, base hit. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
So 2 down. Now batting Michael Brasso. First offering misses the mark. Comebacker to the mound. In plenty of time to first. That's out number 3. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. It's the Nationals 1 and the Brewers nothing. Bottom of the second. And here is Lane Thomas. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. The right-hander back to work. There's a strike.
Boog, this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
And a pitch. Strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
And a pitch.
He needs a quick 1-2-3 this time around. Last inning, threw a lot of pitches.
One, 2 now. Off the outside edge, and now the count is 2-2. The next pitch misses, and it's 3-2. And here it comes. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Three-two. Swing and a miss, and he's down on strikes. And now 1 away.
Very frustrating right there as a speedy potential base runner when with 2 strikes you just struggle to put the ball in play. You don't even have to get a hit at that point. You can help your team just by reaching on an error, but some way you got to find a way to shorten up the swing and put the ball in play next time.
Here's the veteran shortstop, Alcides Escobar. Pitch misses inside, and that is ball one. And the righty deals. And now it's even up.
I'll tell you this, that's going to go on that pitcher's highlight reel.
The pitch. Swing and a pop-up. And that drops foul. Next one in the dirt. The pitch. Line drive, base hit.
Good job getting the foot down so he could catch it out front and pull it. Turned on it nicely for the knock.
And now up for Washington, Michael Franco. And that's in there for strike one.
0-1.
And the pitch. Ball one there. The pitch. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Escobar, the runner at first with one gone in the inning. Next pitch misses. 2-2. Righty to the plate. Fouled off. He was late. Here comes a pitch. Stays alive. Eighth pitch of the at-bat coming up. Swings and misses, and there's two down.
Well, obviously that was nowhere near the strike zone by the time it got to the plate, and people at home watching are thinking, what's he swinging at? But I'll tell you, some of the break guys snap off these days is just devastating. It can be so tough to recognize where a pitch like that's going to end up.
Man at first. Up now for Washington, Victor Robles. Runner on the go. Pitch is low. Transfer bobbled, and there's no throw. The 1-0. Out in front and foul to the left side. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. And 1-2.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
And a ball and 2 strikes. And down on strikes he goes. And that'll do it. Nationals lead 1, but they hold a 1-0 lead. And welcome back. On to the 3rd inning. Now here is Colton Wong. This is a guy you got to keep an eye on when he digs in. Definitely been known to drop a drag bunt from time to time, and he's pretty good at it, Chris.
Yeah, and he creates a sense of urgency for the defense because of the speed, because of the ability to put down that bunt.
The wind and the pitch. That one way outside, and 1-1. Now you see even sluggers from time to time try and use the bunt really as a way to beat the shift. Check swing, went around. That's strike 2. The wind of the pitch. Wouldn't chase that time. Got him. Leadoff man retired here in the 3rd.
You know, Boog, you often think a slider's more for that horizontal movement, but most of the good ones have both vertical depth and that horizontal movement, and that's what we saw right there. Good drop on the break and got him to swing over the top.
Now it's going to be Willie Adames. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. Next pitch downstairs. Ball 1. Foul ball there. Is there a little wrinkle to that? I think there was.
Yeah. Little slider action.
The big lefty turns, kicks, deals. And that's outside. The wind of the pitch. And fouled off. And he deals. Hit pretty well in the air out to center. Robles puts the squeeze on that one. 2 away down.
The left fielder, number 22, Christian Yelich.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's Yelich at the dish. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
No strike.
And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. That's back. And that is gone. Christian Yelich leaves the yard. And we're all square. It's tied at 1.
Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
Base is empty with 2 away. Here's Andrew McCutchen to hit. First offering, and it just misses.
McCutchen.
Two down, nobody on. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Robles gets under it. And that is that. 1 scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. All even at 1 apiece. Back here in Nationals Park, Cesar Hernandez up to the plate.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
Burns back to work. And that's outside. And a pitch. Just missed. 2-0.
I got 3-0.
And that drops in for a strike. Here's a strike. Kicks and deals. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Three and two now. To the right side. Tosses to first. Leadoff hitter gone in the third. And now it's Juan Soto. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on base and slugging too. On the ground to first, Tellez picks it up, tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. Pitcher gets to the bag for the out. And here's the DH for Washington, Nelson Cruz. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
And first offering is fouled off. Oh, and 2 as he waves at that one. Tied up here in the early going. Turned on, but foul wide of third. The pitch stays alive.
Starting to get some pretty good timing on that breaking ball, but he's going to have to stay ready for a fastball. Don't want to watch one go right by you.
Next offering is fouled back. Two outs. Got him looking. Third out, and that ends the frame. Nationals go quietly. Score remains deadlocked at 1. As we go to the top of the fourth. Up now for Milwaukee, Rowdy Tellez.
The first baseman, Rowdy Tellez.
And here it comes. Swings through that.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Next offering is in for a strike. And a swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes for the second time today.
No, that pitch wasn't even close to being a strike, and that just goes to show you how defensive hitters can become when they're up against an 0-2 count. You're just hoping for a mistake somewhere near the zone that you can get the bat to, but right there he was clearly anxious. He was swinging when the ball left the hand.
Hunter Renfroe at the plate. Got to be careful with this guy. He's got power. He can untie it with one swing. Next pitch is popped up. Puts it away for the out.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
2 outs, base is empty. Next for Milwaukee, Omar Narvaez. Pretty good job on the mound in this one, Siggy. It feels like we've seen a lot of off-balance swings.
Yeah, just one free pass, and obviously he's not a big strikeout guy, but he gets.
And there's the third out. That'll do it for the inning. Nobody left for Milwaukee. Still tied 1-1.
To get the blessing for the brethren. The brethren. I got my blessing because the Father never left him.
Back in Washington, D.C., stepping in, Josh Bell.
Leading up for the Nationals, the first baseman, Josh Bell.
The pitch. That's a strike. That's strike one.
He's been pitching well, but going through this middle of the order second time through, we'll see what kind of adjustments are being made.
At the belt and fires. And there's a foul ball. The punch out there, one up, one down.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
Now batting, catcher,
Hebert Ruiz digging in for the Nationals. Check swing of the first pitch. Look down to third. No swing. The other way, and it goes just foul. Kicks and fires. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. And there's two down. Back-to-back strikeouts to start the frame, and that's now 3 in a row.
Yeah, he's really settling in and getting a feel for his pitches, throwing them where he wants to right now. So we'll see how long he can keep this streak going.
Here's Lane Thomas. He was a strikeout victim his first time. First pitch, and he just misses. And that's in for a strike.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
Next offering is fouled back. And a 1-2 again. And a swing and a miss. And that's that.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
Hey, go! Hey, go! Game on! We got no pity! Game on! Yeah, we're coming for you!
Back here at the ballpark, here's the center fielder, Lorenzo Cain. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. And a pitch. Check swing, but he went too far. And it's 1-1. And now the lefty. And a count 1-2. That one missed.
2 strikes.
The Y to kick the pitch. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Comes the 2-2. Into center. Robles settles under it. Makes the catch for the out.
Up next for Milwaukee, the third baseman, Michael Brasso.
Now the third baseman, Michael Brasso. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
The pitch.
2-0.
Chop back up the middle. 2 up, 2 down.
Now batting, second baseman, Colton Wong.
Colton Wong up to hit. High fly ball out into left center field. Thomas racing over to make the catch. Gone in order are the Brewers. Score remains tied 1-1. Bottom of the inning, and now up for Washington, Alcides Escobar.
The shortstop, Alcides.
The right-hander back to work. That's off the mark, and that's ball 1. And the righty deals. There's the strike.
This game has been so tight. Feels like the next team to score will win it.
One now. Check swing, no appeal.
Whoa, recognize that pitch just in time. Able to keep those hands back.
Righty to the plate. And a foul ball. The next offering misses. And now 3-2. Righty delivers. And a swing and a miss. Now 1 away.
Well, right now he's in cruise control, autopilot, just dominating these hitters. He doesn't look like it's a fun at bat. And all of a sudden, you become in awe of this guy on the mound. Somebody's got to break this thing up. That's 5 straight strikeouts. Got to put a ball in play.
Here's the third baseman, Maikel Franco. Went down on strikes his first time through.
That's a ball.
First offering misses the mark. And the right-hander deals. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. The pitch. Bounce back to the mound. The throw to first. Home man for the 5th inning, moving along. 2 quick outs.
Number 16, Victor.
And now it's Victor Robles up to hit. That one's in there, 0-1.
0-1's the count.
And a pitch. And that skips in the dirt. the pitch. This one in the air, right field. Renfroe in position, makes the play, and it's out number 3. And the Nationals gone in order. Score remains deadlocked at 1. And welcome back. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. Up now for Milwaukee, Willie Adames. Corbin back to work. And ball 1. The wind and the pitch. Foul ball.
So important for him to control the heart rate right now. He's got to go through the heart of this lineup.
The 1-1. Fought off foul.
Well, you can't really adjust your game plan for that last pitch. Guy hasn't thrown it very much. You got to focus on the stuff that he's throwing up there most of the time.
Got him. So he's gotten deep into this game, and at least so far, not showing a ton of signs of fatigue. Here's the left fielder, Christian Yelich. He's already homered here in this one. In there, and it's 0-1. Left-hand hitter waits. And that's in for a strike.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake. One guy that was really great once the count got to 2 strikes, Miguel Cabrera.
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. Back-to-back strikeouts. Chris, third time through the order, and a couple of quick outs for the starter.
Yeah, he's been very frugal today. Economical with the pitch count.
Two outs, base is empty. And now it's Andrew McCutchen. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. And that's just foul. The big lefty turns, kicks, deals. Pitch misses. 1-2 to count. 2 down, nobody on. Tapped in front of the plate. Over to first. That's the third out. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. All tied 1-1. Bottom of the 6th inning, and now here's the Nationals leadoff man, Cesar Hernandez.
Second baseman, Cesar Hernandez.
Here comes a pitch. Popped up, and it drops in, and the leadoff man aboard.
Well, that's one of those knocks where you almost expect to get some jabs from your teammates when you get back to the dugout. I love the approach to handling that cutter on the inside corner. Didn't hit it hard, but he kept his hands tight to the body and just took that barrel directly to the baseball. And that's what allowed him to spray it out there and find a hole somewhere. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see.
Here goes the runner. Swing and a miss. Throw to second. Great jump, and that is a stolen base. It wasn't even close. Hernandez leads off second with nobody out. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
Well, Juan Soto had a huge 2021 season, just 1 point shy of 1,000 for OPS. Absolutely a monster at the plate. This guy's pretty special.
Way inside, gets out of the way. Left-hand batter waits. And now 2-2. Man at second.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Runner at second, nobody out. Soto swinging a drive, deep right field, bangs off the wall. Wong with a relay throw, he beats it safe. It's 2-1.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. To me, it's just a really controlled, balanced swing. He wasn't trying to do too much with it. Just stayed disciplined, got the barrel to the ball, and put it in play.
Next for the Nationals is the DH, Nelson Cruz.
Now back, the designated hitter, Nelson.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Kicks and deals. And a swing and a miss there. And a 1-1. And that one missing low.
2-1.
Good eye right there. No outs, runner over at third. In for a strike. Now it's 3-2.
Got a full count.
And a pitch. Up the middle. That's a base hit as a run scores.
Picks himself up an RBI. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch. Just shot it through the infield.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. That's it for Corbin Burnes, and as he heads off, we'll step aside for a minute. Back with the new pitcher after this break. Here comes the new arm for the Brewers, Aaron Ashby. And his job is to collect quick outs and keep his team within striking distance.
Well, at this point in the ball game, we're talking about middle innings, and you need a little length out of this arm coming out of the bullpen. We'll see just how many outs he's able to give his skipper.
And now the switch hitting first baseman Josh Bell.
19.
First pitch, and he just misses.
Bell.
Nobody out, runner at first. Swing and a miss. 1 ball, 1 strike. And downstairs.
Well, with the amount of pitches that can end up in the dirt, a good secondary lead. Doesn't have to get away from the catcher, but if you're anticipating base
to Adames, that's 1. Tellez, 2.
For me, that's one of the toughest double plays to turn on the infield. The first baseman has to get inside, create a throwing lane to hit that middle infielder to start the double play, and then from there completing it back to first. Really good job all the way around.
Next to hit for the Nats, Hebert Ruiz. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. And he deals. On the ground to the left. Brasso tosses to first. And that ends the inning. We're through 6 full. It's the Nationals 3 and the Brewers 1. Welcome back. Top of inning number 7. Here's Rowdy Tellez.
Leading off for the Brewers.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
And the first offering is not close.
Straighten him up a little bit.
This one hit to Franco. Sends it across to first. And the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th.
Now batting, right fielder, Hunter Renfroe.
Now it's Hunter Renfroe. Oh, this ball is crushed into left field. It's on its way and gone. Hunter Renfroe hits one out, and they close the gap. It's 3-2. Let's break out the StatCast numbers. It's Singy. It tells us this home run was projected at more than 450 feet.
Yeah, and not many players can hit home runs as far as this one. That's a special feeling, and I'm sure he was giggling a little bit as he was jogging around the bases. That was one heck of a swing he put on the baseball.
And now here is Omar Narvaez. The pitch. Check swing, but he went too far. And the count even at 1. The wind of the pitch. Popped up left side. Franco racing over to make the catch.
The center fielder, number 6, Lorenzo Cain.
Lorenzo Cain now at the plate. 1 for 2. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. In there for strike 1.
Yeah, we go beyond just the fielding percentage and what it looks like, but the ability to have a range and close holes that are normally there against an average defender. But this guy is special, and you can see it in his first step quickness.
Next pitch misses inside. 2-1. The tying run at the plate. Swing and a slow roller. And he can't come up with it. He doesn't have a throw. He's in safely, and now there's a runner at first. Manager out of the dugout now, and he'll make a move to dip into the Nationals pen. Patrick Corbin done for the afternoon, and as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break. New arm on the mound when we get back. And now Will Harris into the game, and he'll work on holding this lead.
Number 36, Will Harris.
2 outs, runner at first. And now Michael Brasso. That one's in there, 0-1.
Boog, and the one thing about that is speed never goes in a slump, and defense shouldn't either. Hitting-wise, you can struggle, you can lose your mechanics, but the thing that you can do consistently every single game is play great defense if you're talented in that way, and this is...
Kane runs. There's a ball. Throw is low, and he can't pick it.
2 outs is a great time to try to steal second, especially when you have a guy with some wheels on first. Defense probably knew it was coming, but figured we better focus on trying to get this hitter out.
Hard hit to right center. He can't get there. It's a base hit. Here comes the throw. And he's out trying for 2. But 1 run does score in the play before the inning ends. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. All tied up at 3 apiece. Jake Cousins gets handed the rock out of the pen. Back here in Nationals Park. Now, Lane Thomas.
Leading up for the Nationals.
And a pitch.
The left fielder.
Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1. Right-handed reliever. Good eye in that spot.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
At the belt and fires. And strike 2.
No need to offer at that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
And here it comes. Stays alive. And it's even up.
2-2.
Right-hander kicks, deals. And a foul ball. He stays alive.
That was the emergency hack right there.
Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat. Alcides Escobar digging in for the Nationals. First pitch just misses. Kicks and fires. That misses the zone, and that's ball 2.
Not showing great command so far in this at bat. 2-0 count. He's got to execute here, or this could get ugly.
And a pitch.
That's ball 3.
At this point in the game, you cannot issue free passes. He's going to have to challenge this hitter. Hitter's got to be ready to swing it.
Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
That just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
Now the third baseman, Maikel Franco.
Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play.
Line drive. And it's off the wall. And they'll have runners at the corners after a 1-out single.
First pitch swinging, went up there with the plan to be aggressive. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good. Now a huge at bat in this game coming up.
Runners at the corners here, one away. And now the center fielder, Victor Robles. First offering, and it just misses. The pitch. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
Next offering misses, and it's 2-1.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
Swing and a miss. 2-2 now.
Great spot to be in right here for the pitcher. You can either strike this guy out or get a ground ball double play.
Runners are at the corners, one away. Oh, now this one gets away at the plate. But no advance from the runners. Back to work, 3-2 now. And that'll load the bases.
Oh, very close with the location right there. It's just tough to get rewarded on the call with pitches near the top of the strike zone.
So the batting order turns over. And here is Cesar Hernandez. 1 for 3. And there's no doubt that they'll feed off the energy from this crowd, right?
I mean, yeah, I'd say the intensity level has gone up a few notches for sure.
Next pitch has popped up. And the infield fly rule call. Here's Juan Soto.
He's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion and he's in full speed.
On the ground. Out to escape a bases loaded jam unscathed. 3 left for Washington. Still tied 3-3.
1-2-1-2. You know how it goes. 1-1-2-1-2. That was the zip code. December 27 was the birth, the canard of the Met fan. Born in the home.
Back in Washington, D.C. Here's the second baseman, Colton Wong.
For the Brewers, the second baseman, Colton Wong.
The pitch. That's in there, and that is strike 1. Activity in the Washington bullpen. Austin Vogt preparing to come on if needed. Machado warming up as well. And the 0-1.
Nope. Ball 1. At down 21.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
And that one wrapped foul. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that's the first out.
Good late cut for the strikeout there. That thing really got in on him. And, you know, the cutter isn't really a huge swing and miss pitch most of the time because it's not really meant to move a whole lot. You're just trying to miss the big part of the barrel and maybe get some weak contact. But that one right there did a whole lot more than that. That was a really good pitch.
At the plate, Willie Adames. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Now a rocket to right center. Way back there. And forget it. It's out of here. A big blow to the home fans, and they grab the lead. It's 4-3. That's their third home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time, took a direct path to the ball, excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
One down. Now it's Christian Yelich. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Back and forth we go, a seesaw battle in the late stages of this one. The next pitch misses. 2 balls, no strikes to count.
When you get to this part of the order, yeah, there's some pop there, but more likely there's some base hits. So very important to be patient. Let the pitcher walk you if he will.
Righty delivers, and a good eye there.
We got 3 balls, 1 strike.
Line to left, and it stays fair. And that rolls into the corner. Around first, heading for 2. And it's a double, making him 3 for 4 on the day. One out, runner at second. And stepping in is the speedy Andrew McCutchen. First offering misses the mark. Yelich, the runner at second with 1 away. Check on the runner. Yelich dives back in. And the 1-0. And that's downstairs and outside.
He hasn't wanted to challenge him. Both of those pitches off the plate away. Don't expect anything down the heart of the plate. You may just have to be patient and take your walk here.
2-0. There's the strike. On the ground to third. Bronco to first. 2 away. Rowdy Tellez up now for the Brewers. Next offering is down low, and that's ball 1. Man on second, 2 down. That one lifted to left. Thomas makes the catch, and that'll do it. But the Brewers add 1 with a solo shot. It's now a 4-3 ball game. So Brad Boxberger rolls into the game, and he'll do his best to hang on to this lead. On to the bottom of the 8th. Here's some real power at the plate. Nelson Cruz.
Well, look out here. He's going to come up ready to swing in this situation.
The pitch. And he flips a breaking ball in there or a changeup.
Either one. Something off speed. Good arm action on it. Whatever it was. Filthy changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
Righty to the plate. Ball one low.
1-1.
Next pitch is popped up. Tellez should have this one. And out number one on the grab.
Well, such a confidence boost for a reliever to come into the ball game and get the first hitter he faces. Just makes everything slow down a little bit, and then from there can really settle in.
Here's Josh Bell. And first offering is fouled off. And the righty deals. A little out front there as he swings through it.
And he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Looking to get the tying run on base. Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him.
Well, when you commit to throwing an inside fastball to your glove side across the strike zone, especially with two strikes, if you're going to miss, you want to miss off the plate in. You do not want to leave it out over the heart of the plate. So that was excellent execution on that pitch. Really tied him up, and he couldn't get a piece at all.
And here's the catcher, Hebert Ruiz. First pitch, not close. Left-hand batter waits.
That's ball 2. No strike.
There's a strike.
Nasty 2-0 slider there for a strike. That tells you he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch.
And the right-hander deals. Swing and a high fly ball down the left field line, but hooking foul. Swing and a miss, and that is that. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. They still trail it here, 4-3. A new pitcher in the game, Patrick Murphy. And he'll do his best to keep this close.
Number 52, Patrick.
Back here at the ballpark, all set for the start of the inning. Up now for Milwaukee, Hunter Renfroe. A wind and a pitch. And that's a strike.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
That misses, and the count even 1-1.
Clearly didn't come out of his hand the right way. Left that curveball way up.
Swing and a bouncer. Bell picks it up. The flip to the pitcher covering. Now one gone in the 9th.
Now batting, catcher, Omar Narvaez.
And now the catcher comes up to hit. Omar Narvaez. And first offering is fouled off. Left-hand hitter waits. And a swing and a miss.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
Next one misses, and the count is 1-2. just missed.
He's trying to stay down in the zone, but the hitter just will not chase. Now back in a 2-2 count, he's going to have to go to something else to get him out.
Bounce to the right side. There's Hernandez handling the chance. On to first. 2 quick outs here in the top of the ninth. Running out of chances to pad the lead. 2 outs, base is empty. Lorenzo Cain up now for the Brewers. Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. First offering in the dirt. Next pitch is downstairs. 2 outs. That's in there.
Not looking like they'll be adding any insurance runs heading to the bottom of the ninth, so it's going to be on the bullpen to hold this lead.
And a pitch. Slice the other way. That's a base hit. Makes the turn and heads for second. It's a double, and he's 3 for 4 tonight.
A little more backspin on that instead of the top spin. And he's jogging around the bases rather than pulling up at second.
Man in scoring position with 2 away. Next to hit, Michael Brasso. In there, and it's 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
Not a swing you want to watch again.
Here comes a pitch. In the dirt, and an excellent job keeping it right there. And now it's 1-2. That's ripped. Base hit. Cain around third. Throw home. He beats it. And they take a 2-run lead.
Got the job done to put him up by 2. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Colton Wong will hit next. First offering, and it just misses. The pitch. And that's outside.
When the skipper calls down to the bullpen, he's expecting the guy to come in and get outs. So far, not getting what he was hoping for.
And that one is lifted in the air. Robles glides back. Can't get there, and now maybe extra bases. The run scores from first, extending their lead, and they're up by 3.
That's now 3 hits in a row for the offense. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Sean Doolittle comes on now. He'll try to strand the runner at second. And now, Willie Adames. Swings through that one. 0-1. Wong at second with 2 down. Next offering is downstairs. And now the lefty cut on and missed, struck him out. Good job at damage control right. So Josh Hader gets the call to the mound, trying to protect this lead. And welcome back. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Lane Thomas. The Nats in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. I need a good at-bat out of him right here.
And a pitch. That's through there for a strike. Strike two.
He's had a tough day at the plate. 3 strikeouts already. It's hard not to think negative, but you got to find a way to somehow center up the baseball and put it in play.
The pitch. This to third. Sneaks through, base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single. So digging in, Alcides Escobar.
If you're going to get something going, this is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. Everybody's got to look over the shoulder and say, I'm just going to keep the line moving. Don't try to do too much.
And a foul ball. Hader throw over. Thomas back easily. Runner at first with no outs here. Pitch misses there, and it's a ball and a strike. And the slider catches the zone.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base. Try to stay out of a double play here.
Kicks and deals. That's to third, and he grabs it in foul ground. On the ground left side, 6, 4, 3, and they turn the double play.
Well, that's a huge ball in play to get the double play defensively. Just one more guy to get this save for the closer.
Up now for Washington, Maikel Franco. And first offering is fouled off. At the belt and fires. Swing and a miss as he was late.
Well, so many hard-throwing relievers in the game these days, you would think that guys have made the adjustment, but I don't know if you ever get used to it. Just pumping gas out of the bullpen. So hard to play catch-up.
Down to their final strike. Out towards left center. Adames settles underneath it. Ball game.
Well, this was a tightly played game. Got a little of everything. Some timely hitting, runs on the board, key pitching and defense in certain spots. Definitely a fun one to watch.
6-3 our final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
ball game this afternoon. For the victorious Brewers, 6 runs, 11 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. For the Nationals, 3 runs on 7 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 17 minutes.